in jail. When the missionary Bartolome de las Casas died, from 1494 to 1508, over 3 million people had perished from slavery and the mines. Do you think future generations will believe this? I'm not sure I believe those numbers. Say, aren't there other ways the holiday is celebrated? In some Latin American countries, they celebrate the same date under different names, such as Dia de la Raza. In these places, it's more a celebration of faith and more culture in the colonial period. Some countries in the U.S. have also renamed the holiday as American Day or Independence Day, and changed the celebrations accordingly.
So why not just change the name if it's such a problem?
Because it's tradition. Ordinary people need their heroes and their founding myths. Can't we just keep celebrating the way we've been doing for a century without having to delve into all this serious research? It's not like anyone is actually celebrating genocide. Traditions change, and the way we choose to keep them alive says a lot about our values.
Well, it looks like giving tired judges a day off isn't one of those values anyway.
Traditions and holidays are important to all cultures, but a hero in one era may become a villain in the next, as our historical knowledge expands and our values evolve. And deciding what these traditions should mean today is a major part of putting history on trial.
Bringing that up, not as some kind of conflicting disturbing look. Monday is a federal holiday. Banks will be closed. If I still work for the federal government, well, if I was still working for the National Park Service, I'd be sitting at home right now not getting paid. And wondering if I was going to lose my job. However, most banks, federal offices, they're going to be closed on Monday. Primarily because of the shutdown, but also because Monday is Columbus Day. Some people don't necessarily celebrate Columbus Day. They'll celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day.
Are you at school Monday?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Were you on YouTube?
That's
Let me wrap this up and I'll send you. So, yeah. Well, my calendar, this lovely calendar that teachers will have sitting on the podium, says right here on the top, Indigenous Peoples Day. Understand that holiday has different perspective. In no way, shape, or form would I wish any of my Native American friends who have Native American ancestry, I don't know that it would be so nice to say, hey, happy Columbus Day to you. In any way, shape, or form. I don't know that Jake, who is a young man that I met at the Grand Canyon in January of 2024, he's a Navajo. And one of the indigenous tribes, one of the Native American tribes that called the Grand Canyon home. Yeah, I don't think I would wish him a happy Columbus Day. I think that would be culturally insensitive and straight up rude. But there are a lot of people throughout history that have done great wondrous things, and there's another side to the story. Sure, your maps, you've revealed what Magellan did, you've revealed what Vasco Nunez de Balboa. And in an effort to remain somewhat on task and on hand, English explorations. Get this, the English are looking for a way towards Asia as well. But they don't go south. They don't go towards what we now call the Caribbean. They go straight across. And they're going to encounter Newfoundland and Labrador, those Canadian provinces, and they're going to set up shop up there. As well as a few years, about 100 years later, they're going to go towards the coast of America, whether it's Plymouth Rock or Virginia. So they're going to land John Cabot is gonna land in Canada, and he's gonna return for a second voyage, but he never made it back. And Sir Francis Drake, he's gonna look for a Northwest Passage and become the second person to circumnavigate, meaning I've loaded my butt all the way around the world. But he's looking for a Northwest Passage, the idea, the dream of which dies with Meriwether Lewis. This idea that there was a water route across this area. And it dies, finally, with Meriwether Lewis and the tour discovery. But he's going to investigate up around Washington, Oregon. And finally, Henry Hudson. I don't know why he didn't expect to, he found Hudson Bay. I wonder who it's named for. Yeah. I got one out right now and one in the queue. The Hudson River, if you've ever been to New York or listened to Billy Joel, the Hudson River around New York City, named after him. Go ahead and go. Go ahead. Thank you. Just got one. Named after him, he too is attempting to get a Northwest Passage. He only found ice. Yeah, he makes 2 or 3 travels to the Western Hemisphere. It's somewhere in the Hudson Bay that his crew finally has enough of him, and they mutiny against him. They put him and his young son, I want to say he's about 9 years old, put him in a rowboat and said, bye, and left him, and sailed back to... No, we have no idea what ever happened to him. We have no record.
What was his name?
What are we talking about again? I don't know exactly. I wasn't part of the time, I did know, but I know. Cartier,
I don't know what we
French sailor funded by the French. He too is looking for a Northwest Passage. He sails up the St. Lawrence Riverway in 1534 and 36, establishing a colony called New France. It's probably the root, the remnant of that is probably what we call Quebec. That's why there are so many French people in Montreal and Quebec who speak French. It's like going to a different country.
First time I heard
Quebec.
I never heard anyone pronounce the name of that before.
I think the actual accurate pronunciation is Quebec. That's what I believe.
I've never heard it before. I've only ever seen
I mean, I've heard both.
I've only ever seen it written down. I've never heard someone pronounce it.
Yeah, the Q is pronounced with a K. Quebec.
Bro, what is you doing?
Later French explorers such as, what's his name? I've done it to Blue Blank. He'll come down the Mississippi River.
What are you doing, bro?
Questions? Trying to pull this all together. You have in front of you a couple of maps and some questions.
Yes, and I'm not
All
doing
of
it.
these,
I'm not doing
all of this can be answered off of this map.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a page number. You might want to write this down. In the online textbook, page 477, I'm going to say that again. You might want to write that down on the first page. On page 477, there's going to be a
477.
colorized map will tell you where those colonies in North America and South America are.
It's
It'd be great if I
6-7.
had a color printer and I could print everything out in color. But I don't have a color printer, so you get different shades of gray.
I have
My
like
bad.
3.
I'm not even really sorry about it.
I have-
What's that?
477.
477.
Yo,
Do that for next time.
who's watching? This
Also,
dude.
there is.
It's one of my
also
own
for
moderators.
next time,